Hello everyone! We're a little bit closer today. And that's because I'll be working specifically around this area. I'm going to show you guys how to do a black eye. A nice, gnarly looking one. With one product. A bruise wheel. Depending on how things go, I might also show you how to do it with just eyeshadow. But for the most part, all you need is one product. So in that case, let's get going. Easy start. A sponge. So, whilst I break this, for a good gnarly bruise, what you want is one that's a couple of days old. A couple of days to maybe about a week, depending on the severity of the bruise. So I'm going to be doing my right eye. I'm going to look like I got hit with one heck of a left hook. So. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to map out where I want my colors to be. For a bruise that's a couple of days old, you only really need a couple of colors. These are the main ones you need. Yellow, red, and some sort of deep reddy purple. Like it's really deep. Yeah, I don't even know what to call it. So, start with those. What I like to do when mapping out is I like to take a brush, something broad but at the same time flat. So a brush like this works. A brush like this works. Like this. I'm just showing you a crap ton of brushes in my collection. Anyway. So, do that. Just map out wherever the heck it's going to go. Like I said, I like to start with mapping out where I want all the colors to go. Best way to do this is to have a reference. Start with the yellow, and put that where the blood pooled in days previous, and is now old and I think it's decaying? I don't know. Then the red where the blood has currently pooled. These places will generally be lower than where you were originally hit, but that also depends on where you were hit. If you're hit in the arm, generally the blood doesn't go many places. Hit in the face, it moves. Remember, gravity will pull the blood into the hollows of your face. Also remember to blend everything out with a sponge. As for the dark red burgundy-ish color, put that in the really low points where more blood has pooled. It's starting to look good. It's a little bit on the intense side. But that's okay. It's okay for now. It's good to show you what it looks like. What I am going to do as well is I'm going to take just a little bit, of this purple, a little bit of this blue, just to deepen up some of the really hollow areas. Just put the purple and blue with the burgundy to deepen those areas just a little more. But yeah, okay. There you go. It's more or less a rather gnarly looking black eye. This one is a few days old because everything has just sunk. Yellow's a bit intense. Well, everything's intense, but this is to show you. Normally, if you want it to look real, you want it to be a little bit lighter, a little bit more translucent, but if it ends up like this, you can probably cover over it with a very sheer foundation or some powder. So, yeah. Very quick, very easy. So I guess I shall also show you how to do it with some eyeshadows. That's the word I'm looking for. On this eye. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. As usual. Okay. Let's just go. So, eyeshadows. You want about the same colors. Yellow, red, deep red, bit of blue, bit of purple. I have those somewhere. Yellow, red, and blue in this one. Bit of purple. Purple, 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 purple. What's this? That's purple. Purple! And that's about all you need. Alright. Let's get going. Okay, for some reason, the yellow appeared a lot stronger on camera than it did in person. I don't know. So, there really isn't much to say here. I'm just copying what I did on the other side, so enjoy. That one went faster. And now I look like some sort of weird raccoon. But there. So if all you have is eyeshadows, eyeshadows work. Or you can go for a single product and get a bruise wheel. The one thing of note, though, is that you should not be using alcohol palettes around your eyes. Any kind of alcohol paints should not be used directly around the eyes just because of the amount of alcohol needed in order for those to activate. And because you are working literally right next to the eye, trust me, alcohol in the eye does not feel good. At all. So there, now you look like you got into one hell of a fight. If you would like to see more bruises, I can do a more in-depth bruise tutorial later on the progression of bruises as well. Let me know if you want to see that. I'm gonna go wash this off now. Okay, bye!
Yeah.
Like I said, I like to start with mapping out where I want all the colors to go. Why did I sound whiny? These places will generally be lower than where you were hit, but no. These places will generally be lower than where you were hit. Yeah. These places will generally be lower than where you... Why am I having trouble with that? Where you were originally hit. These places will generally be lower than where you were originally hit. But, again, that also... Why again? These places will be... Remember, gravity will pull... Okay, for some reason the yellow appeared...